the hot sauce video.
Oh, yeah.
Which of those three, you know, was your favorite? And is that something that you would like, use again? You know, use at home, cook with?
No. I'm not a hot sauce girl. And yeah, they were okay. I can't even remember which one I liked the most. But yeah, hot sauce just isn't my favorite.
Right, was the last one like as hot as everyone kind of?
No. No, I told them afterwards, I was like, if we gotta do this again, you gotta get something hotter than that.
Right, yeah. How did, you know, this last road trip, you guys, you know, took care of business in like just a variety of ways, going, you know, 3-0 all against one team that's in the playoffs and two that we're fighting, you know, desperately for it. What do you think just those last 3 games say about how you guys are rolling right now?
Yeah, I think it's really good for us to play games on the road and win on the road, because that's really hard to do, especially against teams who are trying to make the playoffs and are desperate to get wins. So we're playing against teams that are playing really tough at the moment, and I think, like I said, playing on the road adds that extra disadvantage. And so being able to come out with no losses gives you a little bit of confidence, for sure.
And Chicago obviously will be without Angel this time around, but just as a team that they want to, you know, dominate inside and grab every rebound, just kind of what kind of challenge does that team pose for you, being kind of the main center here?
Yeah. I mean, they're big, but it's nothing that we haven't seen before. Like, we've played against teams with big bigs, and I think we've developed an identity of being able to defend anyone. So I'm not too worried. I know that my teammates are going to have my back, and I have confidence in myself too. Like, I can make it hard for people. They're talented players, but if I can just make it hard, then my job's done.
You'd obviously played against Maisha before, right? I mean, when she came here, what was that like? What was surprising about her that you didn't know?
I think just, like, I remember when she first got here, her first thing that she did with the team was play a game. Like, that was the first time that we saw her, was at, like, a film session before a game. And she just, like, slotted in really easily to the team, picked things up really quickly. Like, it was like she'd been here for weeks. So that's really hard to do, especially when you've been with a team for so long. She was with Washington for 7 years, learned their system probably inside and out, and then has come to a new team with a completely different system. I think being able to pick it up and work into it so seamlessly is something that's really, really hard to do. So I think she's done a really good job with that.
Last game, 6 assists. I mean, you know, everybody kind of assumes she was brought in here to add some muscle, some strength in the post, but she can pass the ball too, right?
Yeah, she's a great passer. I remember playing against her overseas in Turkey last season, and she was averaging 10 assists. Like, she's a very, very good passer, and just adds a different look as well. Like, having posts that can pass the ball really, really opens up the floor, especially with someone of her build, who's just really strong, who can work in the paint but also pass. Like, it just creates another advantage for us.
There was a play a couple games ago, I think, where she stole the ball and went end to end.
And it was an N1 at the end or something, and she was just like
I mean, you look at her, you know, she's not supposed to be doing that, right?
Yeah, no. Well, I remember one game she went behind the back and dropped someone in front of her. Like, she's highly skilled for her position, and it's fun to play with. It's fun to watch, and it's great for us because our bench is already really deep, but adding another piece to our bench like that, where you can trust them coming off to do their job and do it really, really well, it makes us really hard to play.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you.